Well, if you have school-age kids, you've probably heard of STEM. It's an approach to teaching critical thinking using science, technology, engineering, and math. Well, our next guest noticed a lack of access to STEM and other supplemental educational programs for at-risk kids in urban communities, and he decided to do something about it. The former University of Miami basketball player combined his love for sports with business and science to create the Dibia DREAM Academy, an after-school program helping kids be winners on and off the court. Here to share more is Dibia DREAM founder and CEO Brandon Okpalobi. Brandon, great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So this is so exciting. So you played sports, you're a basketball player.
Yes.
And then you went into the business world. You did something I had read too with the Orange Bowl committee, and you were really excited about that. So when did the light bulb go off that you needed to do what you're doing now with the kids?
I would say 2011 is when we started our for-profit Dibia Athletic Development. We were training kids, doing camps and clinics in Miami, New Orleans, and Bermuda. And then we just noticed that, or we took a deeper dive into education, and we started to see that there were some deficiencies. So we said, how do we, address these needs? And that's when we started Dibia DREAM. So we started with an after-school program, Dream Academy, where we work with kids from 3 to 6 in various communities in Miami. I'm from New Orleans, so anything we do in Miami, we had to do in New Orleans. And then we said, look, let's do something called STEM Saturdays. We would see it with our partner in New Orleans, STEM NOLA, Dr. Calvin Mackey. And we would always talk about bringing it to Miami, and we just said, look, in 2018, we're gonna do it. So we started in February, impacting over 120 girls through STEM. We dissected hearts, built mechanical hearts. We've built circuit lights. In August, we did cars. So all the kids got to race their cars. That was the funnest STEM Saturday.
That's neat. I bet. I bet. And Dibia, by the way, it stands for knowledge and wisdom in Igbo, right? Which
Igbo.
is Igbo. I'm sorry, which is a West African dialect.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about your background and how this all came to play into what you're doing.
Well, it's funny. I never thought about being an entrepreneur, but both of my parents are extremely successful entrepreneurs. I wanted to sell computer software for some company. Actually didn't know what that meant. I just thought that would be cool.
Yeah.
But noticed that was not my passion. My passion was sports. And then once I finished playing, I really wanted to impact youth through sports and give them opportunities through sports. But then I also noticed a lot of kids were just, a lot of people I went to school with, they played the sport, but once the sport ended, they had no plan.
Yeah.
And it's called student athlete for a reason. So I wanted to focus on that student side and merge the two, and that's how we started.
So you've mentioned some of the STEM projects that these kids have worked on, but talk about the integration with the sports. So what do the kids do in the program?
Yeah, so in our Dream Academy program from 3 to 6, first thing we do is we give them a meal. A lot of kids are not eating at homes for various reasons. And then we make sure their homework is covered. And then we go into one of our 5 pillars, which are STEAM education, financial literacy, health and wellness, mentorship, and sports. We partnered with the University of Miami, and they had a curriculum around STEM and sports called teams. And for whatever reason, it didn't continue to get funded, and they said, hey, we can partner with you and you can implement this curriculum into your program. For us, that was amazing because it's already an evidence-based program.
Sure.
And now we can work with our kids on various sports, but also talk about the scientific aspect of that sport.
What kind of sports are you playing with the kids?
All sports.
Everything.
Volleyball, baseball, basketball, soccer, lacrosse, tennis.
And a lot of team sports, which teaches the kids a lot about working together and collaboration, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's an important skill.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about how you identify who these young people are. How do you get into the community and really focus on these are the kids that need our attention? Sure,
we partner with various schools through Miami-Dade County Public Schools, and then the principal, we tell them we're looking for youth who are in homeless shelters, youth who have behavioral issues and academic issues. We target those youth because we feel like they need more services. And then from there, if they have other kids in their program, they feel like after we reach 50 or however many that we wanted to reach, then they'll add them to the program.
Tell me about some of the kids that have gone through the program. What have they come back and told you?
It's just amazing to see. Some of the kids prior to, they won't want to do anything STEM related, and then once we do a STEM project, they'll say, like, I feel like I'm a doctor. Some of the kids come back. We've given scholarships too through our Dream Scholarship program, and sometimes we do things and don't necessarily think about them, but then 4 years later, we hired a kid who we gave a scholarship to, and it was just amazing to hear about how that scholarship helped him through college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your favorite quote I read was, "Never waste the opportunity of youth."
Yes.
Why is that?
Sometimes I think we always think we'll have time. I can always do it tomorrow or this next day. Tomorrow's not promised. We just know that just from life. Everybody is going to expire. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But we should live every day to the fullest and enjoy it.
Thank you so much. It was great to hear about your program. So nice to have you here.
No, thank you.
Yeah, and best of luck with everything.
Oh,
We've gotten the word out now.
Definitely.
Yeah, and this month's STEM Saturday is September the 15th at the Samuel K. Johnson Youth Center in Miami. For more information, check out DibiaDREAM.org. We'll also have the link for you on our Facebook page at Your South FL.